Trembling day, remember thunder, remember fear, remember still. I remember biting my lip to stifle a laugh. I tried to say your name, but all that came out was a whisper. Listen, the devil's here. Like you disintegrate, levitate, and somehow re-elevate. Was it hate that got you to see my mistake? It was faith that brought you to me. Now I'm losing. Why can't I see any color at all when I think about those days? How did I let these images fade away when all I do is suffer? How can I see any color at all? Why can't I see
Yeah. Let's get rid of that. Ready, guys? Bam. So see no color at all. No color at all, guys. I mean, seriously. For real. For Rosali. For the realies. For the whole thing. For the whole enchilada. For the Dami Dami Ding Ding. For the whole boom bada. Guys, welcome on Burger Podcast Friday night. Glad you're here. I got to tell you, I'm going to start off on a good note, man, because I'm going to tell you this. Here's the world I'm proud of. Here's the world I'm proud of. Here's where a lot of it is at. Here's where a lot of this world is at. Can we say this? Can I do this so we make sure we see it? This young man right over here, this young man, wonderful young man, absolutely stunning, great guy, just brilliant, just cute, just wonderful. My gosh. What a yard. That's his backyard. That's his playset. This isn't at a park. That's his backyard. Yep. This lady over here. Sorry. This lady over here. Gucci, 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 goo. This young girl over here. She's being given a prom by this young man. Absolutely sweet. I'm not even kidding. I have no side shot to this. I don't have a point where I'm going to make a joke. Nothing. Love it. This is where we are in the world. Where is she? This young lady here is this young man's nanny. Please understand me. This is his nanny right here. Fucking pale ass Snow White here. Where are we? His nanny. There we go. His nanny. I'm not like, oh, hey, ha, ha, ha. No joke. No joke. See, a lot of you don't understand that there are a lot of rich people in this world, a lot of people doing well in this world, and they're of all races, religions, and genders. And that's just the fact. And that's why the world has gotten better. And that's why things are better, you see. But one of the proofs that things in the world have, I mean, this is his nanny. I'm not making any major point because, oh, look at who is. No. What I'm saying is this is the world we live in. They have a lot of money. She needs a job. That's just, we're in a different world now. We're starting. What we don't understand is the politicians, the powers, the corporations, they don't want us going where we've already been. Meaning we're all living like this. We're all hanging out. We're all friends. We're all working together. Where some people have money, some people don't. And yeah, I get it. There's racism exists. I know that. Racist ass people exist. I know that. This also exists nonstop too. And one thing we need to realize is that race is over. We are majority mixed. I'm an Aryan-looking Jew. I'm 100% Jewish, and I look like this because I'm a mix of different Jews. I'm a mix of an Ashkenazi, German-ass white Jew, and who's like this right here. My dad was her color with diamond blue eyes. My mom was close to his color with dark eyes. This is what they got. My dad had a huge Jew nose. My mom had super dark skin with frizzy hair. I have that mix. Somehow those two made Aryan. That's what happens sometimes, okay? That's how it goes sometimes. So that's okay, but realize race is over. We are majority mixed. There are few pure people. There are so many less pure people than there are mixed people. So race is a joke now. It's stupid. It was fake to begin. It was fake to begin with. Race has always been fake. But even more so now, it's beyond ridiculous. Even the fake races, like Aryan, African, and Asiatic, which were fake also to begin with, and that they're the product of something else. So they're not even in existence anymore. Nobody's just Asian. Nobody's just African. Nobody's just Aryan. It's not how it works. Everybody's mixed up. And that's kind of the point I'm making. See, a lot of people will be like, oh, what do you know? What are you going to say this and that and blah, 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 and all this shit, right? Well, here's the problem. See, this is why it matters a lot to me. This is the makeup of my family. Okay, so I've been called racist. I've been called homophobic. I've been called chauvinistic. Here's the problem. My son and daughters are raised the same. My children are mixed races. I guarantee you one of my kids is probably going to be homosexual. But probably her, maybe him. I don't think her. But maybe her, maybe him. Definitely him. The point I'm making is you look at me and I'm the hate. You look at me, but you know who's really to hate? Basic bitch Beth. That's the truth. Basic bitch Beth is who we really need to hate, and follow me on this because she's the one causing all the problems. She's causing the problems. You know who's causing huge hate? You know who's keeping hate going? See, because white and black people, Asian people, Latin people that are poor, that are struggling, they're not per se keeping hate going, meaning people my age and younger and stuff. We're not keeping hate going. It does us no good. Hate does nothing for us. It's not going to help us. We don't have enough people of our own race to pile up and go against anyone else, and neither do any of the other races in our neighborhoods. People like me have grown up in mixed race neighborhoods, so it wasn't really like there was enough people to really gather against anyone. Everyone just hung out together and nobody got caught up. Yeah, millions of racial jokes, millions of racial comments on all ends. Okay, everyone called me Jew. I'd call them whatever they were. We'd go back and forth. All that stuff went on. But we were all mixed. So we all got along because there was no point to it. And this is the reality of the world. These are my kids. Okay. Greek. Wait, where are we? Greek Jewish, Haitian Jewish. I'm 100% Jewish. But not pure by any means. I'm the mix of an Ashkenazi and a Sephardic Jew. Okay, so my point. Oh, Carol, thank you for mentioning me in a comment. Guys, if you watch, I appreciate you. Where are we? Is that you, Carol? Hey, Carol, how you doing? If you share, I appreciate you guys even more. Thank you. Now, so here's my deal, though, Carol. Like, follow me on this. I just think there's a lot of games going on and a lot of things going on, and they really, really, really badly need to keep race alive. You know, someone brought up a great point. Where's terrorism been? This would have been a great time for terrorists to do things, man. I mean, like, everything is on the low. This would have been, everybody was paranoid about COVID. This would have been the best time for terrorists, if they were truly the kind of terrorists that exist, for them to have done something, and they didn't. So someone brought up a good point about that. Like, where's terrorism? Where did terrorism go? Do we lose terrorism? And so I get that, you know. And so when you follow the things, though, I'm going to say this. I watched that video and it broke my heart. I watched that man calling out for help and them ignoring him, and it broke my heart. And I'm not going to get too deep into other shit because I'm not clear enough on what's going on. I do know that I was trying to look up the pictures of the guys in all black that were kind of breaking windows and doing shit, and turned out to be white people in black outfits, like not blackface, just all black, like Antifa or anarchist looking people, but they were white people with face masks, and they were breaking windows and starting fires. That's it. It was indisputable. They had video of them. And it was weird, like that struck me as really weird. I'm gonna say this. You can say what you want. Oh yeah, no, they're murders. Now, yeah, no, totally. This is what I'm saying, because see, I don't know shit. Like, I'm not in the loop. I hate conspiracists who come out and be like, oh, da 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 da, and then you're wrong, and things like that. I don't believe in that. I believe, like, man, this dude had a family. This was a human being. What I saw in that video made me cringe and cry, broke my heart. It is weird. It is weird that the cop who killed him and him, they worked together. I heard that too, Carol. I heard it was a cop, the guy in the black, but it wasn't a guy in black. There were several across the country doing this in black, several different people in black with the umbrellas and stuff doing this. It wasn't one person. It was that they're trying to make it seem like one. And if you go on Google, you can't find shit. It's really upsetting, And so these type of things are upsetting. And so I'll tell you this, though, in all truth, yeah, it's fucking bothers me. It scares me. It bothers me. But now I'm going to tell you this. This bothers me too. They work together. They worked together. See, because here's the thing. What a lot of people don't understand is, let me make sure I get the right way. George God, I believe I get that right. George God. Sorry. George God was, they worked together. Hold on, let me plug this in. Did that work? Am I going to be okay? That'll work. Okay. I'm not going to be that long anyway. So, okay. Here's where I'm probably okay. So George God is a tall, big black dude. That's who gets fucked with all the time. That's what people please need to understand. That's what people please need to recognize. It's not the suburban kids that are black. It's not the black people in good neighborhoods. It's not Jay-Z. It's not, well, okay, it is Jay-Z. Sorry, that's one big ugly motherfucker. It is Jay-Z. It's not Denzel Washington. It's not certain people like that. What I'm saying is there's a certain look, and this dude's got it. He's got the look that people, white idiots, little penis motherfuckers like this dude, little sad, pathetic, racist motherfuckers like this dude. He's got the look that scares the fuck out of them, and they attack him. And that's the fact. The 100% fact is this right here is the black gentleman, the type of black gentleman that is constantly being harassed, that is constantly being attacked and treated like shit and beaten and killed and everything else by police because they fear them to death. Now, the problem is sorry, my nose is itching like a motherfucker. It's like I'm not a, no. Anyway, the point I'm making is that's who gets attacked. It's not everyone. It's not all day, every day. It's not in every community. And that's what I'm saying. A lot of communities, a lot of places in the world right now, a lot of places in this country especially, this is what is. This is what is. People loving one another. All kinds of people. I mean, this dude, look, if you saw this guy's house, it's badass. And his family's successful, and fuck yeah. And it's America, and I'm glad they're successful. I am glad as hell they're successful. It makes me happy they're successful. Especially that kid is so goddamn adorable. I'm sorry, like, he is just kid as shit. Here's the point. It's a beautiful thing they're successful. They should, everybody has a right in America to be successful. That's what I'm saying. But this is where we're at, people. This is where we're at. That's the nanny. That's the young master. I mean, like, in that, I shouldn't have said, what I mean is like in the movies where they're like, oh, Master Charles, and things like that. And so I'm saying, like, I'm thinking of the toy, Master Bates. I always love that. In the toy, the movie, The Toy with Richard Pryor. He's like, Master Bates, and he's the only one laughing. The point I'm trying to make is simply this. We live in a different world. The politicians don't want us in that world. We have to question a little bit what's going on here. We have to question a little bit what's going on here. They worked together as security guards, but that wasn't brought up. The guy didn't talk to him. Like, he didn't say, "Hey, George, it's me. Calm down." It was just kind of weird. And then the cop was arrested like the next, or whatever. He was protected for a day or two or whatever. Then boom, arrested, booked. Bam, bam, bam. I mean, we didn't look at a lot of shit. We didn't do, now our own sheriff is down in Torrance pretending like this Latin dude didn't get his fucking head punched in by another Latin cop and a female, or male cop, male Latin cop and female Latin cop. They're acting like that shit didn't go down, and that went down. That motherfucking went down. But here, this guy's already been prosecuted and everything. And granted, don't get me wrong, all this happened. I saw the video. I'm not going to say shit that it didn't happen. I'm not going to even come close to thinking it didn't happen. This all happened. This motherfucker is a murderer. This motherfucker needs to go to jail. Even, which he didn't, from my understanding, there was no fake 20. But even if it was a fake 20, do you not find it weird that the cops got there before he even left? He passed off a fake 20 and then hung around. So he's passing off fake bills knowingly and then hanging around. So the cops didn't even consider that. And on top of which, they did all of this over a fake 20. Not multiple times of using money. Not they've been watching him. Not he was under... Are you serious? Carol, this shit's weird, right? Yeah, no, they knew each other. They worked together as security guards. Yeah, Carol, they worked together at a place as security guards together. It gets weird, maybe. But the fact I can't get past is this man lost his life as far as we know. 100%, as far as we know, this man lost his life. He was murdered by this man and some other cops. Now, why aren't the other cops in jail? Why is he the only one in jail? Other people were there. Other people were holding him. Nobody pushed this guy off him. Everybody was involved in this guy dying. So why isn't other cops in jail? He's dead. He's in jail. No other cops are even in question. It kind of weird. They knew each other. Like you said, the agent, there's so many connections. It's weird. Why were the cops there so quickly for a fake 20? I mean, come on, Carol. If I called the cops saying that somebody was here trying to kick in the gate, they'd take 20 minutes to an hour. I mean, seriously, you know, it's odd. It's odd. That was some quick response time, some serious interaction and everything else. Where I become a conspiracist is I think it's weird he has a twin brother, but who doesn't have twin brothers? Lots of people have twin brothers. So I am in no way saying that this, by any means, in any way, is a setup. I'm simply saying there's a lot to question. Like, they knew each other. Those cops got there quick for a fake 20. That was a lot of interaction over a fake 20. A lot of liquor stores, if they get a fake 20, they just keep it going. Fair enough, Robin. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, is it all a distraction to pull us out of COVID? What is it really, or is it not? I don't know. I mean, excuse me, is anyone else as lost as I am in this world right now? Is anyone else scared that real shit is going on, like real bad shit is going on? That we're at a weird point and shit's going to get so ridiculous. You know, I almost think they were trying to make it a white-black thing, but I don't believe anyone's buying into it. I have to say this. I believe, and I hate using the word the black community because I don't believe in a black community. I believe in a community. Community is made up of people who live in the community, all colors, everything else. So the community is the people you live around, this and that, and whatever color they are, doesn't matter. But I do have to say, in general, if we are going to say the black community, I think it's pretty badass that they're not buying into the white black shit. They're seeing this as a police black people thing. The police and politicians and black people. They're not seeing it as black and white. No white people are seeing it as black and white. I am farting like a motherfucker. No black people are seeing it as black and white. Raylene, how you doing? Robin, how you doing? Guys, how you doing? Carol, oh my God, I'm so glad you guys are here. This is what I'm trying to say. So they work together, everything else. We know all this. But, you know, keep in mind, look at where we're at right now. Again, I want to show this again. The couple places we're at, well, one, we're here. Watch this. We're here. Okay. Nanny, employer, prom. She doesn't get a prom. He throws a prom for her. He rules. Great world, though. It's a beautiful world. I like this. This is the world I like, right? Then the world we live in, this is the worlds we live in these days. This is my family. Wait, where am I? That's my family. See? That's my family. And so it all matters to me. Everything matters to me. It all fucking matters to me. White lives, black lives, Greek lives, Jew lives. All lives matter to me. Asian lives, Arabic lives, every single life, because I'll tell you this. There's enough mixes in the four of us that I can't exclude anyone. All lives matter. Oh, but I'm not taking away from the fact that Black Lives Matter, that black people are being killed at a ridiculous rate per capita, that black people are being killed at a much heavier rate than any other group per capita. And that's a simple fact that people don't understand. That's a simple fact that people get lost in. People want to keep saying like, well, maybe don't wear your pants so fucking low. You know who's not? Most black people aren't wearing their fucking pants low. They're still getting pulled over. They're still getting shot and this and that. So get over that crap. And I think we have. And I think the beauty of this whole thing is one thing it's showing all of us. Yeah, no, all lives matter. I agree, Brian, 100%. All lives matter. I think everyone agrees all lives matter. I also agree that the Black Lives original movement was an important movement to point out that this matters. Again, I'm not a huge Kaepernick fan. I think he did it at the end of his career. Oh, well, not really impressed. I think there's a lot of things, you know, I think there's a lot of things that are media. I think there's a lot of things that are political. And I think there's the rest of us that have pretty much moved fucking forward. A lot of us have all moved forward and we moved to better places. We moved to places that we should be. We moved to places that are good. We moved to places that are comfortable, like my living room here. Okay, join me in my living room. I can go sit on my chair. I can go sit on my couch if I want. I might go over to the fireplace over here and light a little fire. I might do that, but I don't live like this. You see? So everything's a facade. Everything's a facade. You want reality? Here's your reality. That's reality. Bam, right? Okay? That's reality of reality. And it's not as fun. The reality I like is this reality. This reality pleases me. It pleases me because it's a better world. Not where she's serving him or he's serving her. No. It's just a better world because it's beautiful. It's beautiful that we live in a time where she wasn't going to get a prom and he gave her a prom. And I like that world. We do, Brian. We do. Right now, that's a great way of putting it. I'm going to put that up if you don't mind. We do live in a green screen. We live in a green screen because we're being fooled. We're being shown what they want us to see. Stop following the newscasters. Stop following the celebrities. Stop watching them at their fucking house. Because, see, this is the thing. You can watch them at their house and they get paid and everything else. Or you can just watch me. You can participate with me. You can come on live screen with me. You could join in. You can give your opinion. And lots of people like me. You can start jumping in and say things. Yes, exactly, Carol. That's what I've always said. There was a great reason for Black Lives Matter. It was important because they were being killed so much. Well, I mean, again, you know, Brian, I know you're not a big Trump fan, and that's fine. However, and I'll even post that. What I do want to show is this. And it's because it's so true. A lot of us understand that the point of Black Lives Matter was they were being killed at a ridiculous rate, and it needs to be recognized. Again, I grew up in an area, or I'm sorry, I was raised in an area. I taught in an area where I constantly saw Black people being pulled over for no reason, being searched, which is illegal, without consent. And they knew if they didn't let it go, something would be found. Reasonable cause would be found all of a sudden. Something would pop up. They knew that. So they just had to shut up and deal with it. I know I've seen it 100,000 fucking times, and I'm not somebody who's going to pretend it doesn't happen. I know it happens. Thank you. That's what I'm saying, Brian. Burger 2020, baby. Thank you. The point, I'm going to put that, that's going up. The point I'm trying to make, though, is simply that. I've seen it. I know it exists. I know the racism exists heavily. I have said this. I do a bit. I'm going to do a bit for you guys, but I do a bit. It's a true bit, though. My ex-wife had said to me, my ex-wife was, she still is Black, but in my heart, she's dead. But my ex-wife, Black, she said to me, she goes, why is it everybody hates Black people? And I said, baby, not everybody doesn't hate Black people. They hate Black men, 18 to fucking 30. They're angry. They're pissed. They've had it. So it's hard to be around them because they're mad as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to buy your DVD or your mixtape. It's not you. It's not even, there's nothing on it. I'm not going to pay $20 for a mixtape I don't want. I didn't bring extra cigarettes for everybody. My bad. It's the whole thing. But what you don't understand is it's not Black people. It's not all Black people. It's not anything. It's not this. It's not that. It's the people that are getting fucked with all the time. They're pissed. The Black men who are constantly pulled over, constantly fucked with, constantly watching people grip their purse, constantly seeing people cross the street. It is truly, 100%, definitely, predominantly Black men who, look like him, who get treated like shit. And 9 times out of 10, these are the Black men, the big, huge Black dudes, with the wide nose, the whole 9 times out of 10 are the sweetest puppy dogs, the nicest people in the world, the most gentle. But people fear them and react and act in a certain way toward them. They end up reacting to how they're treated, but it's not who they are in general. And that's the problem. And so, yeah, they do have a right. Well, Mimi, I'm on the page with you. I just don't want to come straight out and say it because I don't know it for sure, but I'm with you. I'm scared of it. I'm flipping on this whole thing. They work together. There's a lot involved. There's other things involved. Not a lot of it makes sense. I think we're all a little confused. Hey, guys, if you could share the podcast, I truly appreciate it. I'm trying to kind of get out there a little more, kind of get understood a little more and put a little more work into it. I'm going to be adding more stuff and I'm going to be getting a better computer. And as soon as I have the better computer, we are going to kick ass. I love each and every one of you. And remember one thing, man, understand each other. Robin, thank you so much for sharing. I always appreciate that. Understand one another. Realize why somebody might be upset. At the same time, and I think Mimi, you said it best. How ugly guys hitting me up and being rude when they know they're ugly. And I loved when you wrote that. Oh, Mimi, there's so many things going on right now in that Minneapolis. Thank you, Carol, for sharing, guys. Thank you for sharing. There were so many things going on. Oh, you're killing me. Oh, my God, Mimi, I want to talk about this so much, but I'm at my 30 minutes and I have to cut. I absolutely love you guys. We're going to talk more about this. Check me out. I'm going to start advertising more so you know I'm on, and I want you guys to come in right away. By the way, Mimi, I'm glad you're back. I always enjoy your input. Talk to you guys soon.